difficult decision you have ever made in your life? Explain when and why.
To be honest, the most difficult decision that I made was to run for National Chair of the National Society of Black Engineers. And the reason it was difficult is because I'm graduating and I'm going into master's school. And I decided that, you know what, I think I can bring something to NSBE that we don't have right now. But I've been nervous the whole time, I'll be honest. It's been nervous. And my friends have told me, you know what, Calvin, something about it isn't, the zeal that you have normally, you gotta bring that out. You gotta show people. You gotta show them.
For me, the most difficult decision was to not run for national chairperson after my first year serving on the National Executive Board. Some of these candidates are, or most all these candidates are running for national chairperson after their first year. One thing I had to realize was that, Trevor, you haven't developed yourself yet. This is what the Lord calling you for right now. You have to stay in and really understand the organization, understand how it's run. And so that's what I did. I wasn't prepared my first year, even though I wanted to be. I was not. So I had to talk myself out of it and reach out to some people and really come up with the best plan for me. It was a difficult decision, but I think I made it. I'm more prepared now than I was then. Thank you.
I would say the most difficult decision for myself was not to run for chair, but to run against these candidates. All of these candidates come with a region holding them up, a region at their back. Me, myself, I'm coming from the national level as a vice chair, but I'm also from the Region 4. What's up? But what makes me different, what makes me the best candidate right now is because this year, sitting on the NEO, I have learned so much from our national chair and working with the NEO. We've worked on many projects, many dreams, many visions that I want to implement. We have projects that could bring $20, $30, even $40 million to NSBE. Does that sound good? That sounds really good.
I would have to say that the hardest decision that I've had to make would be actually deciding to step up into regional leadership in the first place. Because anyone who knows me and knows what I did at North Carolina State University, my heart and my soul was in working with a program called Satellite that takes rural kids from North Carolina who don't have access to technology and brings them onto campus. That program, talking about the numbers that he was mentioning, that program brought 90% of the camp participants to NC State, and 70% of those students came in the STEM fields. So when I was having that kind of impact at the local level, and I had to make the decision to step up to, regional and national leadership, where yes, we're still doing big things, but I can't just, reach out and just touch the youth. That was really something that it took a lot of thought, and I had to think about it.